Now I'm doing the commentary. The old Johnny and a second version of Johnny's on it as well. I'm not sure who comments on me when I'm fighting, but I think it's probably me. But I just don't know how that'd turn out. Can you imagine me talking about myself? So I've not actually seen that. I've not seen that. My nephews have actually got me on the game, and I think they get me beat up on purpose.
Nelson's hesitation shows how heavy pressure can weigh on a fighter. Dubois carried that burden into the ring, while Itauma's clear mind let him fight with freedom. In boxing, confidence and composure can be as decisive as any power punch.
No, she's not. Remember last time? You did well cutting the sound out. She was trying her hardest to ruin the lot, but no, I've got on Monday, so we'll see.
A lot of people are fascinated by your chickens, Johnny, and I feel like I should have done it last time, but I want to give you the mic. Give us a bit of a tour of your garden, because I think it's like, if you was thinking of retired life after boxing, this is
what analysts thrive on after a fight, breaking down the hidden details. In Itauma versus Dubois, the little things told the story: positioning, stamina, and that mental shift after the first clean shot. Those moments explain exactly how control slipped from Dubois' hands.
Itauma for Box Nation at the final press conference for Joshua v Dubois. I'm just going to go straight into it and address the elephant in the room. Spencer Fearon had an outburst yesterday saying...
You called him an elephant. You said the elephant in the room. That's a bit harsh.
Obviously, I don't mean that, Frank. But yeah, he said that Stan Dubois, Daniel Dubois' father, and Don Charles have had a massive fallout, and he won't be in the corner.
Absolute, complete, and utter rubbish. I spoke to Don.
Frank Warren's fiery outburst proves how charged boxing negotiations get. For Dubois, that promoter pressure added extra weight of expectation. Itauma, by contrast, stepped in with less noise and more composure, and that became a clear advantage.
Well, it is odd having the two of you together. In the past, the competition has stopped us making fights.
It is what it is. You always want the best because you're selfish, what you want for your company.
I didn't want him to win, he didn't want us to win. What was the thing you got most wrong about Eddie? And Eddie, what did you most get wrong about Frank? I come to you first, Ed. What's it been like working with Frank?
Good. I mean, like, refreshing, I think is a good word.
When rival promoters collide, tension is inevitable. Fighters turn into pawns in a larger power struggle. And Itauma versus Dubois wasn't just a fight, it was another move in boxing's high-stakes promotional chess match.
Very nice, unique.
Old age has got me.
Yes. Frank Warren joins us as well. Before we discuss this, so much is going on at the moment. Frank, I want to get your response to a certain Tyson Fury announcing his retirement over Instagram. I mean, fighters retire and then they come back, so I don't know how serious to take it, but you would have spoken to him. Is that it?
I haven't spoken to him.
Legacy is always on the line. Dubois wanted redemption, but Itauma turned the spotlight into his own breakthrough. For a rising star, one night like this builds a legacy faster than years of cautious climbing ever could.
I know I shouldn't be fighting anymore, but I'm still fighting, and I still want to fight.
Got one more person taking me on. How are you going to avoid that?
I wanted to retire after Wilder 3. Like, coming out of that ring and feeling like I was going to have a brain injury. Had lumps on the side of my head like fists.
Memory loss you had.
Fury's admission about the brutal toll of championship boxing shows exactly what Itauma is preparing for. Greatness isn't only about shining on fight night, it's about surviving the grind. Where Dubois wilted under the weight, Itauma thrived.
The Gypsy King Tyson Fury ahead of tonight's undisputed heavyweight title fight between Usyk and Dubois. Fury, you're a first ballot Hall of Famer. You're an amazing character, and I think boxing's very excited to have you back once again.
I'm here, I'm in attendance of this great event at Box Park for all the fans. There are plenty of fans here, so we need to put on the show and get the job done.
Fury's exaggerated claim aside, his shock value predictions mirror the unpredictability of heavyweight boxing itself. Itauma versus Dubois reminded us nothing is guaranteed and momentum can flip in a single exchange.
Who would I rather fight right now? Usyk, because I want my revenge in England. That's all I want. I want a fair shout, and I don't believe I've got a fair shout the last 2 times. So I don't know what I'm going to have to do. Can't leave it go to the decision. I think I'm going to have to knock the cunt out, but yeah, that's...
Fury's talk of choosing moments is a lesson Newman already applied. Timing, pace, and punch selection decide outcomes. And against Dubois, Itauma proved he could wait for his chance, then strike with precision.
He has. I mean, he's put in a couple of really good performances, certainly his last one was. And You know, Scotland is begging for a big star right now. That's what they're doing, and I feel he can really fill that void. He can be the next big thing.
Yeah, of course. Look, in recent times, of course, you had Ricky Burns, then you more recently had...
Warren's raw remarks show how brutally fighters can be judged by their own promoters. Such words can chip away at confidence. Dubois carried that burden into the ring, while Itauma, free from it, fought unchained.
Tyson, I've got to say, the welcome has been first class, as always, so thank you very much indeed. You look great. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Yeah, just been to the gym, got myself nice and pumped up, and then got myself wet on the way out with the rain.
So we're starting to build up really at the moment to December the 21st and the rematch that the whole world is waiting for.
Yep.
How is your perspective on it at the moment?
Just training regularly like I do usually. I'll probably go into camp around about 8 weeks out, like full camp sparring and all that sort of stuff. Yeah.
Sometimes, the simplest truths cut deepest. Itauma entered and simply fought. No excuses, no baggage. That purity is why his performance struck so strongly with both fans and experts.
I don't think it was one-sided. At the end it was. I thought Daniel gave a good account of himself in a couple of the rounds. But, you know, he's an unbelievable fighter, Usyk. Modern day great. And you've got to take your hat up to him. In any generation, he'd be a great fighter. And Daniel, I hope you can learn from it. But, you know, as I say, the better man won on the night. Can I just ask you?
Dubois carried a sense of injustice into the ring, and fighters who dwell on the past often stumble in the present. Itauma, young and unburdened, fought without ghosts chasing him, and that made all the difference.
Going at it, you know. If you strip it all down, we're just two bare bums in the shower, really. Basically, that's it. Two men who's been doing boxing all their life, with a pair of boxing gloves on, going in there, getting paid a fortune each, yeah? Our biggest paydays of our life, and our old age, let's say, yeah? To go and put a fight on, have a dance around the ring, get up. What's not to like about that? Well, I could build it up in my mind and think, oh my God, this is the be all and end all of everything. Whatever happens, I'm gonna die afterwards. It's untrue. The reality of this fight is...
Fury's technical competence mirrors the blueprint Itauma followed against Dubois. Size, movement, and a sharp jab, fundamentals executed at the right time win fights. Itauma may not yet be Fury, but the DNA of greatness was visible in his performance. Now it's your turn. What do you think about this fight? Are you with Dubois or with Moses Itauma? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and thanks for watching.